Hey, I'm Dina Blizzard, and you're watching One Funny Morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning Show.
From Monday to Friday.
And sometimes on Saturday.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
You never know what's gonna happen.
Carmen.
Cortez.
Good morning, everybody.
What's outside your weather drawer?
Good morning. Uppy. Happy, everybody.
Hello there, this is Tracy Crawford from Laurel, Montana, sitting in a dirty closet, getting away from my family because they're driving me crazy. And thank God it's the new year and they're going to be busy out of my house so I can have it back again. I've been a supporter for about 3 years. Love Dina, love the One Funny Morning Show, watch it every day religiously. No matter how bad of a day I'm having, she makes me happy. She turns my mood around. You never know if you're going to talk about poop in a cone, your dream catcher. There's so many things that I could say, but they're all just hilarious, and the community is awesome too. So I am introducing you for One Funny Morning, your beautiful, smart, intelligent, and very, very funny Miss Dina Blizzard. Take it away.
Good morning. Welcome to One Funny Morning. I don't know what day it is. Is it Thursday? I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. No one's here to confirm, but I'm almost positive it's Thursday. Good morning. How is everybody? Bubba Candless? I like it. Good morning. It's our Valentine's shirt. So we have been very busy here. Di, do you have your shirt and your jammies on? Di's going to be on the show today. So if you bought the shirt, this is what it looks like. Look how cute it is. So this is our Valentine's shirt. Sometimes people put like a lot of love on their shirts. Hug me. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. And I feel like we needed this shirt in the universe. So today is the last day to order these shirts for Valentine's. So if you didn't get your shirt yet, now is the day to do it. We have it in pink and in red. Di, did we get red shirts too? She can't hear anything I say. Di! No. Did the red shirts come as well?
I'm sorry?
The red shirts. Were there other shirts or just these two?
There were no red. It was all pink.
All pinks. So there are red ones.
There is another shirt. That's the men's shirt.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just saw a shirt that said, Cupid called, I hung up. And I was like, we could be friends. Yep, that sounds right. So yeah, it's exciting. We got them yesterday. I love them. I can't wait to wear. So this one goes with the jammy bottoms. There's also a red one. So it's very exciting. And yes, my silver is coming in hot. Oh, and I did get some hearts. Okay. I don't know if you could tell, but on the tree, I don't know who sent these, but it was super cute. In the beginning of our Valentine's tree, somebody sent these little Valentine's ornaments and they spell out love. Look how cute. Adorable. So, and I did get some hearts for what I think are hearts for the tree. So yesterday, Di and I were so excited. So let me see what some people wrote. Mailing my heart today. Let's see. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, Lisa. I'm going to read this. I don't see a heart. Oh, this is a Merry Christmas. Some of these might be from Christmas. Hold on. Let me see. I didn't really. Yeah, this is Christmas. Let me just check. I should have checked these. This is Christmas. Maybe I didn't get any hearts yet. No, that's Christmas. No, these are all Christmas. All right, so no hearts yet. I'll check again. Christmas is over. Jack, it's a Valentine tree. All right. So it's actually very early. I'm not late for putting it away for Christmas. I'm early. We're setting it up for Valentine's. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it's the drinking of the dogs, obviously. Lulu, you coming to work? Love that your tree is still up. Heidi, it's going to be a Valentine's tree. What is the address to send hearts? I'll put it into a post here. P.O. Box 604, Moorestown, New Jersey, Moorestown, New Jersey, 08057. Sure, you can use glitter. You can use whatever you like. Right? Yeah. I'm in New Jersey. David Pajawa 4. Good morning, Moon. Do we send a heart or will you write something to put on the... No, you send the heart, Katie, and on the front of the heart, you put who you love. And on the back of the heart, you put why you love them. And then we put it on the tree. It's so exciting. But I should have to do zero work. So put a little piece of string on it to hang it, or I'm just going to lay it and it's going to fall on the floor. The dogs will eat it and then poop it in the yard. I'm just saying that's probably how it'll go down. So keep it in mind. Yeah. So that's happening. Anyway, so our Valentine's tree is on its way. Diana is in the house today because we have a special guest joining us. And this guest you might remember from before. She was on with us before, and it was one of our favorite days because it was another day where we were talking about makeup and looking beautiful and your look and the whole thing. Di couldn't make it that day, so we ended up doing Dean's makeup, which ended up being even more fabulous than anyone thought. And then once I put the wig on him, we realized he looked just like my mom. So, Di, you almost ready? There's a delay. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're the only one up.
You're talking to me. Yeah, I'm just brushing my hair.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm just brushing my hair. I'm going to put my contacts in.
You can put your eyes in.
Yeah.
She gonna put her eyes in. You don't want to see her. Did you ever hear? Did your mom ever say stuff like, "I got to put my face on"? Is it just? Mm-hmm. It is. It's Glam Girl Gabby. Yeah. Can you pin the address post at the bottom of the thread? Because someone will ask again. No. Maybe if Angie is here, maybe she could pin it. I don't know if she knows how to pin. But I can't do it from here. Mm. I kept my tree up and decorated it for Valentine's. So my Valentine's tree is up early too. Exactly. Yeah, Di would say, I got to put my face on. And now she has to put her eyes in. Are there pink or red on your tree? I believe it's pink and red because the ribbons are red and the things are pink. But anyway. Mm-hmm. While we wait, what eyeliner do you use? I use a liquid liner. Yeah, did you ever notice like there are some days, and I think it's totally associated with my period, there are some days it doesn't matter what I do to my face, hideous. You should see Michelle right now. I'm not going to show you because it'll scare you. But I'm not going to show you. She just turned her camera off like I'm going to show you. Michelle, I'm not going to show you. You're hideous. Turn yourself back on. I like seeing you. And then there's other days where you're like, I don't know. I just look fresh and I don't know why. And that's one of those. It's today. Well, Michelle's still putting curlers in her hair. I like seeing backstage. Michelle hurt her back, so hi, I'm in the hospital. Well, Kristen, good thing for you. We have somebody on today that could try to make us all feel a little bit prettier, regardless of what our faces look like. That should be a campaign. So let me introduce her again. You're going to love her as we wait for Diane. All right, so our guest today, You know her as Glam Girl Gabby. Gabrielle, is it Suarez? Am I saying Suarez? She's going to tell me. Has been a makeup artist for more than 17 years. She's worked in television, commercials, the fashion editorial industry as a hair and makeup artist for most of her career. For several years, she was signed to the agency Judy Inc. as a makeup artist and then went independent. During that time, she became a licensed as a hairstylist, opened her own studio, where in addition to doing cuts and colors, she worked on location as an artist. After the birth of her second baby, she started making videos to help clients with their beauty questions, which led her to become a full-time content creator signed with an influencer agency. I am so shocked. You can find her at Glam Girl Gabby on all social media channels, including YouTube, where she's developed a large following, sharing her tips and tricks for lifestyle and beauty. So please help me welcome to the show, Glam Girl Gabby. So thank you. Gabby, you always look so pretty. I love it.
Tina, you too. Your silver hair has really inspired my mom. If my mom's watching, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. She sent me a note. She was so lovely.
She was very inspired. She's like, do you think I should do it too? I'm like, yeah, you do what's best for you.
I love it. Well, good. I think there's a handful of us that are all growing out our hair at the same time. Some people have bailed already, but that's okay. And TikTok, you can't see Gabby, but she looks beautiful. And today we're going to be talking about all things makeup and skincare. Well, not so much makeup, but skincare today. My mom's going to join us in a few minutes to talk about her skincare routine with you, Gab. But Gabby was telling me about some of the kind of new things. And I feel like I've seen them in movies, or I've seen like ads on my Facebook feed where people are like putting like light on there, these masks with light on their face. Like, what are the new things that people are doing when it comes to skincare, and should we be doing it?
Yeah, let's talk about that. So there are a lot of like high-tech beauty devices that have come out in the last several years. I felt like last year was like the year of high-tech beauty devices. So many of these brands were sending them to me, and I was testing them and getting made fun of by my husband because every night I'd have like a million things, and he would take pictures and send it to our family group chat. But lots of these things can really help as we get older. It can really help your skin look glowier and plumper. It can soften fine lines and wrinkles. There's just so many cool tools out there for lifting. And so maybe we should start with red light. Do you want to talk a little bit about red light?
Let's talk about red light. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. So there's tons of like red light LED therapies that have come out. See, this definitely was sent to my family group chat.
It's so scary looking.
It's even worse when you turn it on because it glows red, right?
And what is it supposed to be doing?
Yeah, so it has all these little panels of light. I don't know if you guys can see it in here. So you turn it on, it glows red. And then what it does, you want to do it like 3 times a week for the session. It's timed. I think it's about 20 minutes. And it actually stimulates your collagen production. So it sends signals for your skin to produce more collagen. So over time, it really helps with softening lines. So it's hard to see because I have such flattering light, but I have a lot of lines around my eyes.
Dina, it's hard to see because I'm so pretty and naturally gorgeous. It's hard to see it, but you might see a tiny little crack. Not really. It's mostly your face, Dina, but my face, if it was to age, which is when you might.
It never will because of all the Botox, but like whatever.
It's so funny. I think we should forget about the face mask and just buy your light. Whatever light you have, that's the light we should all have.
My light is literally like, it's like a sunbeam. It's absolutely enormous. And I wish I had someone in the studio with me to turn it off because it really is extremely flattering. Like I'll get comments like, how do you know about under eye wrinkles? And I'm like, I actually have quite a few because I have very expressive eyes. But this light, it like blurs it out. But
you're like the girl in that episode of Seinfeld. Remember, he met her at a party and she was real gorgeous. And then the next time he saw her was in different light, and everybody was like, ooh. Like off camera. Gabby's hideous. I don't believe it. But I hope.
I need to follow myself around with this light.
That's so funny. Go ahead.
Like I was saying.
For us ugly girls, go on.
I do have a lot of lines around my eyes, and I find that this does help over time. You have to be consistent with these kind of devices. So if you're not a beauty committed person, you might buy this, it's expensive. And then after a month, you're like, forget this, I don't want to do this. But it's easy for me. I mean, you put it on if you like read before bed or you watch a show, you can put it on for 20 minutes. You can look crazy and get harassed by your husband. But over several months, you might start noticing that your complexion smooths out and that you get more of a glow. And the best part for me is the lines, like it's the really fine lines will start like blurring out, which is great.
Wow. It's so funny because I feel like really that's the only thing that does help is the collagen production, right? Because that's what everybody says as you get older. I guess your body starts to shrink from the inside. It just, and so if you, I mean, it's better. You know, people were taking like fat from their butt and moving it over here, putting it. I'm like, I want all my fat to be exactly where it is. So this thing can stimulate it with just some red light. Now, somebody said that the red light stuff has been around for a while. I guess it's just that these new, easier kind of things are new, right? The masks.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time, and you see them all the time in like medical aesthetic clinics. So if you go in for like a medical aesthetic style facial, done with like a nurse or a medical esthetician, oftentimes they have these and they'll put it on, you almost like go into a dome and then it like shines on you for like 20 minutes.
Wow. Now, my girlfriend was just talking the other day about crepe neck.
Yeah.
Is that just crusty neck? What is it? Saggy? What exactly is crepe neck?
It's like a huge thing for like women over 55, that you really start struggling with this because I think you can do a lot to your face to like soften lines, and there's like all the things and the filler and Botox and all the treatments, but your neck starts aging and that really starts to show your age. So when you have like a crepey neck, it just means like the skin isn't taut anymore. So it starts to like fold in and you start getting like a lot of lines, and you can get like a lot of like sagging up in here. It's a struggle. It's a hard thing to correct.
This is not.
That's your gobble gobble?
That's a gobble gobble. Crepe neck is more like wrinkly.
We'll look at Diana's neck in a few minutes. But can't you just get like a chip clip and just put it back there? That's why chip clips were made.
Was that why they were made?
I'm gonna make a neck chip clip for people to wear. When that time comes for me, then you know I'm on it. I'm gonna engineer something.
Well, what your mom is saying, is that your mom that was talking?
Yeah. She got this a little bit. But she's different than that.
I'm 76.
You're fine.
But what she's saying is right. Like there's two things that happen, right? The skin loosens, so that's what's bothering her. But you also get wrinkles, right? And I think it's when the two work together that people start like feeling really uncomfortable with it. And I find that's a lot why like older women love wearing like little scarves around their neck, because it like kind of will camouflage.
I told her, and I'm going to get her a chip clip. All right. So what else? So red light is one thing. What else?
Yeah. Okay. I'll show you something else. So I discovered this last year and it's my favorite beauty device. Okay. I love it. I even take it with me on vacation, and it's a microcurrent device. So this one's called the Zip Halo. It has both nanocurrent and microcurrent. So microcurrent creates like a lifting effect that's immediate. You can see like immediate effects. The nanocurrent works like on a cellular level, and it gives you long-term benefits. So what you do is you put a conductor gel. You buy this, if you buy the kit, it comes with a conductor gel. You put it on your face. You can do it like several times a week. I do it like 5 times a week. And then you turn it on and you just have to like run it along the gel, and you move in upwards directions like this. And what it does, like you can do it around your eyes and you can like lift your brows up like this. It's really cool. And what it does, it will basically stimulate the muscle. And then as the muscle gets stronger, you actually get like a lifted look and a lifted effect. It's actually so cool. Like I can notice when I do it on one side of my face, like you do it on one side of your face, it double beeps, you do it on the other side of your face. When I just do it on one side of my face, I can literally see that one side is like lifted and one side is down.
So instead of stimulating the collagen, which is the red light, this one is stimulating the muscle.
Yeah. Yeah, with currents. And so this is cool. There's lots of different brands. There's another brand called New Face that does it. I haven't tried any of the other brands. I get asked that question a lot, like which one's better. I've only tried the Zip. I was so happy with it that I don't really want to buy because they are quite expensive. But I use this religiously and I find that my skin is looking way healthier, more glowy. A really extra cool thing about this is that it comes with an app. And the app has targeted facials that sync with your machine. So if you don't want to use the app, it's called the Lift facial. It's 4 minutes and it's free form. So 2 minutes, you just have to keep moving upwards. It double beeps and then the other 2 minutes on the other side. But say you're having breakouts, right? You got your period, you're on a breakout month. You can then go to the breakout workout that is going to work on like minimizing your breakouts or increasing the time, the basically like minimizing how long it will take for your skin to get over it. There's a whole facial just for jowls. So there's a whole facial like targeted towards like tightening the jowls. Yeah, your mom might like that if that's something that bothers her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole facial just for eyes, like one just for eye puffiness even. So if you wake up really puffy, you can use this before you do your makeup for a few minutes following the facial. So what I do is I put my phone on my bathroom counter. I sync it, I click my facial, and then the currents that it needs you to use is going to be sent to your device. So the currents change. Yeah, it's so cool. It's my favorite beauty device. I use it every day. Like I love this thing.
Yeah. Pam, I'm going to have Michelle put a list together of all the products that Gab's talking about, and we'll put a link in there so you can find them. But it's so interesting and so advanced. You think about like, what was the most advanced beauty thing you had what are you doing?
Well, when I buy my makeup, I date it because they say you should change it every 6 months. I don't know what it is. And I forgot because I buy them all different times.
Oh my goodness, I love you. You're the best.
Wait, hold on. This says pencil, but pencil is spelled with an S.
Where's the S?
She spelled pencil with an S. Guys, what is it? It's a pencil. Pencil.
Will she come and date my
pencil? Pencil.
Hey, leave me alone. At least I marked it.
Pencil. Diana, what is
because
wrong
I just bought them. Like this was from December.
Diana, how long are you planning on having this makeup?
I didn't mark this. See, that's bad. The mascara and all you're supposed to mark because your eye makeup in particular.
Diana, how do you spell pencil?
P-N-S.
Okay, Kooky Pants. Okay. All right. Is that normal, Gab, what she's doing? Should people do that? No.
It's not a bad idea. It's very clever, actually.
It is a bad idea.
See, like this says 9/4/22.
What's this called? Pencil.
There's a reason I did that.
Really?
Well, this end is the pencil and this end is the brush. Remember I told you about that nice fine line brush for your eyebrows. What did they call that? There's a name for it. Because I don't have a lot of the hairs and this makes real fine little lines. So sometimes when I'm putting it on, I need to know
this says
the pencil.
Pencil. And then this side.
Well, that was the date that I got it. But I know that's the pencil, so the other end is the brush.
How would you know it's a pencil when it's spelled with an S?
I know.
Because I know pencil's really spelled with an S. Okay.
Hi, Gabby. It's so nice
Gabby,
to meet you.
this is my mom. Hold on.
It's so nice to meet you too.
Sick the last time. I was so disappointed. I watched Dean Michael as he filled in for me, and he did a great job.
He was the best. He made my day. It was really fun to have him on.
Uh-huh.
He was sweet.
All right. Tracy just said, as a side sleeper, I know I'm making oodles of neck and chest wrinkles. Is that
Okay, there's a product for that. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Yeah, so I work with this brand. It's called Sleep and Glow, and it's actually a pillow. I wish I had it here so I could show you. It's specifically for this reason. So there's this thing called sleep wrinkles, and it is an actual thing. And actually, I have a doctor friend who even told me, like, I have a much deeper line here than here. Do you see that? Yeah. And it's because I always sleep on this side, so my face compresses. And it's turned into a permanent line. And I don't sleep on this side. So this is like really soft compared to this. Yeah. So it's an actual thing. So sleep wrinkles tend to be vertical because your face is compressed like this. Whereas regular wrinkles, like wrinkles from aging, tend to be horizontal, right? So if you're seeing like vertical wrinkles on your face, it could be from the pressure at night. You're sleeping for 8 hours a night in a similar position. Over time, over 50, 60 years, of course, those wrinkles are going to become permanent. Yeah. So Sleep and Glow came up with this pillow that's really brilliant. It's a memory foam pillow, and it looks like a little bit of a curve. And then it has, it basically, I wish I had it. It almost has like a hole in the middle of, oh, I wish I could get it, but I might can't. When you sleep on it, it curves around your face and cuddles your face. So you never have pressure. So you almost sleep in like an elevated position. It's really cool. I'll send you guys a link so that you can link the video. So when people rewatch it, they can go look at it. So even if you sleep on your side, because there's support here, there's support here, but there's a little like hole here. So you sleep like this, but you're not putting any pressure here at all.
I wonder if I have, because I sleep on this side.
Will that go away? It won't go away once that crease gets there, right?
Look at your creases.
I know. I always.
Do you sleep like this?
I'm sick.
Diana, is someone sitting on your head while you sleep?
No, I change sides, but I am a side sleeper. Sometimes, now I do have the bed that lifts the head and the feet. So when I do that, it's such a nice, comfortable position. I'm flat on my back. Is that good? I guess to be flat this way.
Yeah, the ideal, and like, I'm going to go on a tangent about this in a minute, but like the ideal is to sleep on your back. So that pillow also like cuddles your head like this. So you kind of want to sleep on your back, but if you roll to your side, it doesn't put any pressure. But this is how I feel about it. Okay. We have one life, right? And sleeping is like pleasurable.
Best part.
From it, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I think we fight aging to the point where it's like kind of crazy. Like, if we're lucky, we're gonna get old, and if we're happy and we make expressions, we're gonna get wrinkles. So the pillow's really cool, and like I use it and I like it, but to be honest, I don't use it every night because some days I just want to sleep on my face. And if this is going to get deeper, like whatever.
Wait, so Kim just said, remember yesterday you talked about how gentle that man talked to his father, and today you're like, what's wrong with you, Diane? Look at your wrinkles. Yeah, there's this guy. It's so beautiful. It's him and his dad has Alzheimer's. And every time they post a clip, it's so beautiful. He's like, no, Dad, you live here with me. I'm your son. And he's so lovely. And then I'm like, Diana, roll down the boardwalk.
That's true.
That won't be our video. So a little different here. Different vibe. Different vibe.
Yeah.
All right. So you had some great things. Any other things that are kind of out there for women that will torture us that we should know about?
Yeah, there's something else that's really cool that I discovered only a month ago, and I've been testing it, and it's actually awesome. And it's this. Okay. It's an ultrasound machine. No, I'm just kidding. So this is an at-home IPL. So do you guys know what IPL is?
No.
Okay, so IPL is intense pulse light. And what this is, it's an at-home hair removal device. So permanent hair removal. Yeah. So you can go to the salon and get it done. It's a fortune, right? You can get lasers or IPL done in a salon. But if you get something like this, you can do it from home. And the way that this one works is when you turn it on, you can turn it onto 3 different settings, depending on like how sensitive you are. Setting 1, 2, or 3. 3 is the most powerful like blast of light. So you'll get the most results. There's a cooling technology in this that's really unique. It's called sapphire cooling technology. So it never gets super hot. So when you are doing your IPL, like on your armpits or whatever, it doesn't get like crazy hot. So you can't burn your skin. You do it 3 times a week for 4 weeks. And within 4 weeks, you have 90% reduction in hair loss. I tested it and it actually is true. It's amazing.
Wait, so tell me, so this is for
So you have a
people.
mustache.
Exactly.
So this is for people who have like a mustache or maybe bikini lines. This is for you to do this at home. And then do you have to keep it up? So after that 4 weeks, 3 times a week, 90% reduction, do you have to do it again?
Okay, so this is how it works. So hair goes through 3 growth cycles of growth: anagen, catagen, and telogen. Anagen's when the hair is born, catagen is when it's growing, and telogen's when it dies, right? That cycle goes through the hair every 12 weeks. So you get a 12-week cycle. So when you're using this, the first 4 weeks, you do it 3 times a week, but you want to use it for a 12-week cycle. So from weeks 5 to 12, you only do it every 2 weeks as touch-ups to get those hairs that were in different growth cycles at different times. And then when you complete a 3-month session, which isn't a lot, you're only doing it 3 times a week for 4 weeks. Then you're just doing it like every 2 weeks, right? Okay. Once you complete that 3-month session, you're good. And then if you start noticing over time that the hair starts so you're basically putting it in a dormant growth phase. If you notice that some of the hairs are starting to wake up again, you can start doing touch-ups here and there. So it's really cool.
It is really cool. There's so many things that I'm not doing. I don't know which ones I would. If you had to pick one of those 3, what would you do? Would you do the collagen thing? Wake up your collagen. Would you do the muscle thing where you get the muscles to reignite and tighten up? Or would you take the hair off of your body? Which of those 3 would you do? It sounds like all of them are expensive, right, Gab?
Yeah, they're not outrageously expensive. They all sit in like the $300 price point.
But so if you were to go to a salon and get those things done once or twice, it's going to cost that money. And now you have it for good.
That's the thing. Like with IPL, like this one, if you're doing a session, a full body session, you're in a salon, you're spending thousands of dollars, like thousands. It's really expensive. And if you're the type that doesn't like to shave and you go get waxes regularly, that really adds up too, right? I feel like I should be the owner of this brand because I sell so much of it and for like 0 reward.
So crazy.
But it makes like if hair on your body is something that bothers you and you're always like kind of trying to get rid of it, buying this for $300 over time, you actually do save money. You know, that's
somebody said hair removal for sure. I would do the muscle stimulator. It's really between feeding my children or waking up my collagen. So kind of in the middle. Shakendra just said, does IPL work on dark skin? Sure.
This is a great question. This is a really good question. So there needs to be a big there needs to be a big difference or contrast between the skin color and the hair. So for example, if you have very fair skin and blonde hair, it's not going to work. If you have ebony skin, like that beautiful deep dark skin, and black hair, it also may not work because there's not enough of a contrast. So if you go, like if you're seriously interested in this brand is called You Like. This one's my favorite one. I've used a couple of different ones. This one's my favorite. It will show you a chart, and you need to follow, like you need to fall within the hair color and within the skin color category. You can get dark, your skin can get like, I wish I knew the exact name of the skin tones. You can get fairly dark, but once you start losing contrast between hair and skin, then you can't do it because it won't work. It won't be able to pick it out.
Interesting. Laura just said, I'm plucking my chin as I watch this. So she might. Kyle said it also doesn't work on silver or gray hair. Is that true?
Yes, it has to be like, because the way IPL works is it targets melanin. So you need to have hair that has pigment or else there's nothing to target.
It says the laser needs to spot the follicle. Kyle gets all this. He's right there with you. You and Kyle need to chat. So Kyle is great. Kyle, I think he's in Palm Springs. I think he lives there because we met up with him when we were out there. But he is in like the hair industry, right, Kyle? You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I also think he's a teacher. I don't know. He just knows things. I don't know. He just knows things. So does it work on legs?
Yeah, it works anywhere that you grow hair. So you can do bikini, legs, armpits. You can do your face. Another cool thing about it, not to go on, is the other IPL that I tried, I wouldn't feel comfortable doing my upper lip because it got so hot. Like, it's just, I'm kind of like really crazy about my face not getting damaged. And this one, because it doesn't get hot, like I do my upper lip I did a round of my upper lip with it because it's not going to burn you. Like, it's not scary.
Does it work on hairy husbands?
Yes. There's like a whole thing on the website for men.
I was thinking,
really?
Yeah, chest and back. Like, that's great for that.
Wow. I had no idea there was all this stuff.
Does it hurt? Do you feel anything?
No, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at all, actually. I was worried about that too. If it's hurting you, you need to go down because there's levels that you can go. So the soft mode is level 1. I would always start on soft mode just to be like 100% certain. Do your first week on soft mode and you're like, okay, I'm good. You can move up a little. I think sometimes we have this instinct to like go all the way or not at all, you know, and it's nice to like kind of just test the waters, make sure you're good. And then you can go up the levels a little bit. You will get faster results with the higher levels, but you'll still get results with the lower levels without, damaging yourself.
Awesome. So Michelle put all of the links on our Amazon store. So if you want to check out all of this stuff, you can. If you go to onefundymotherstore.com, you'll see there'll be an Amazon button there. So you can check it out. Somebody asked if you were on TikTok, Gab. Are you on TikTok as well?
Yeah, it's not my like biggest platform. Like, I'm definitely a YouTuber first, and then I've been building and growing my Instagram, and then everything I post on Instagram, I just repost on TikTok. Okay. So I am there, but it's not my vibe, TikTok is not my vibe.
Listen, I'm on TikTok right now, and I don't know what is my vibe, but I like it. And I know Chef Jeff has been very funny. He's been trying to get my attention. I wrote her handle at Glam Girl Gab J. Good. Thanks, Alejandra. Alejandra's back over there. Yes, I'm an esthetician. I have a spa here in Palm Springs. That's Kyle. So you guys would love each other. All right. So here we have
like correct and everything. If I made any mistakes, Kyle, leave it in the chat.
Yes,
correct me because I don't know everything.
He was on point with everything you were saying. So you guys would connect. All right. So Diana has got all of her dated makeup and moisturizers here, Gab.
Okay.
Moisturizer.
So why don't you tell Gab what you do and then she'll tell you whether it's a good
wrong.
idea.
I know it's all wrong.
She said, stop dating it. He said, you did a great job. No mistakes.
So I wash my face every morning and every
That's a good
night
start.
with Dove soap. I don't use a special like cleanser or anything. Like even to remove my makeup, I just use Dove soap.
Okay.
I've always done that.
She should stop that, right?
Well, Dove is supposed to have cream in it or something. I don't know if it does, but gentle. Gentle.
Yeah, my opinion on washing is that you need to get 100% of your.
She's like, and I'm going to tell you a big secret.
Every 30 minutes, my camera overheats. It's excruciating for me.
It's so funny. You're like, and the secret to life is. Go ahead.
I have to reset it every 30 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to change it. It's literally like a camera problem.
you literally, yeah, or a 30-minute camera. I was going to say on the next one funny morning. It was a great cliffhanger. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my opinion on cleansing is this: you need to remove your makeup completely, right? You can't have any residue of makeup on your skin, especially before you go to bed. And it should be done in a way that's gentle and not overstripping. So I'm not like a product snob. I know a lot of estheticians will be like screaming at me in the chat right now, but I find if that's working for you and you feel good about your skin, then it's fine, Yeah,
I don't know what other products like to use. If there's facial wash instead of using soap. You could use a facial wash.
Yeah. You can use a cleanser. There's lots of different types. There's oil cleansers. There's gel-based cleansers. There's foam cleansers.
But in general, I always feel like whatever you're using for your body, you shouldn't be putting on your face, right? Like there's certain soaps that are just for your face. They're a little more gentle, right? In general?
Yeah, it's the same thing with sunscreen. Like people will ask me like, why don't you just put your big old bottle of body sunscreen on your face when face sunscreen is so expensive? And it's because the skin on our face is quite different than the skin on our body, right? It's finer, it's more sensitive. So you kind of need to alter the formulas so that you're getting the benefits.
So after I wash my face in the morning and at night, I always put my moisturizer in, and this is just a, Cetaphil. It has the 15%. Now, I don't know that I should put that on at night because it's sunscreen, but that's
why are you putting sunscreen on at night?
I know.
I don't know where I'm going to end up. I don't know. I could wake up in a local park. I don't know. Sometimes I go to bed and I wake up on a bus stop. And I need to know that my skin is going to be covered.
I used to use a different moisturizer at night, and it didn't
that
have
sounds
sunscreen.
Well, that's good.
But they changed their formula and they put a fragrance in it, and I don't like anything that smells.
So you went full sunscreen.
Well, this doesn't have any fragrance in it.
Well,
so
it does have sunscreen, though. I feel like
a
decision had to be made, and you're like, well, I could end up outside by morning. So
if I were you, I would definitely. Maybe even today, go to the store.
Immediately, as soon as the show is over, leave and fix this issue.
Write that down.
She's trying to be nice.
Carmen, write that down.
Yeah, I would say that's okay for your daytime sunscreen. I actually really like Cetaphil. I used to use that in high school, and actually I have it in my kit. Like it's kind of foolproof. Like no one reacts to it. It's very gentle. Do I think you're going to get like massive results or benefits from it? Probably not, but it will like hydrate and protect. Is that an SPF of 15 you said?
Yes.
So that's not a strong enough SPF for you. So you definitely want to use I would say an SPF of 30 or greater on your face, especially because you're fair skinned.
So you keep this for your night. This is good for nighttime. Nighttime sunscreen.
No, I got to get rid of that. Nighttime is the nighttime moisturizer was more creamy, was a little thicker, and I really liked it. But I still have to put that on my face.
That's
my
not
face
an important
is dry.
question to cover.
I put it on every morning before, because when I put this on, then I do my foundation and it seems to like go nicer. Oh, do you know what I bought after I saw you the last time? But I haven't yet today. I got one of these little egg things.
Yay, a beauty blender.
But I don't know what to do with it, so I'm really glad we're here today. So I haven't used it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So moisturizer, though, you put on with your hands.
Yeah. So your first step, you're going to wash your face. You're going to put your moisturizer on, and you're going to wait 5 minutes for it to absorb and plump the skin. Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to put my moisturizer on this morning after I washed my face, and she said no. But you're supposed to put it on while it's still a little wet, right? In order for it to absorb into the skin better.
That's actually accurate. Yeah. If your skin is
yeah, you're wearing sunscreen at night, so I wouldn't say you're nailing it. So
well, no, I knew that wasn't right. I mean, I know that wasn't right.
She was spot on. That was good.
Yeah, SPF 15 for at night, SPF 30 for daytime. Or anything.
But now I don't go outside much. I mean, Dina can tell you, but you still should use that SPF 30 during the day.
So some people say that you should because it becomes habitual, like routine. So when you create these habits, you're always doing it. So like I live in the dark dungeon of doom here in Ontario. It's like there's never any light in the winter. It's like we're in a storm cloud constantly. And I do it even when it is dark, but it's only mainly to be real because it creates these routines. Then in the summer, I never forget because it's a part of my morning routine. But from like a biological perspective, I think that if you're not going out a lot or it's winter, I think SPF 15 would be okay. But it's nice to have.
Go to a higher number.
Now, I do have to say something. I put the moisturizer around here on my face and my neck every day. I never put it on my forehead. And the reason I don't put it on my forehead, because then my bangs get all greasy and they look ugly. So, but you should put it on your forehead as
That's the part that's closest to the sun. I don't want to point it out, but put it under here. I'm going to be obvious, unless you're planning on walking around like that during the day.
Look, I don't have any wrinkles.
You have so much forehead, it's upsetting.
No,
your bangs go all the way back here, and you pull it forward.
It covers everything. I
don't think I think these bangs came from back here. And you just flop it over.
Your fringe is actually so beautiful on you. That's a great haircut for you. It really suits you.
Well, I need to.
That's the back of her. This hair is from her back. You just combed it over. Wait, so somebody asked, what is a good moisturizer for night that you like? Because I don't. Are we supposed to moisturize at night?
You don't even wash.
I don't even wash my face.
She doesn't wash your face.
Don't tell Gabby. Gabby doesn't know. Gabby, she likes me for who I am. She likes me. I'm drunk sometimes, Gabby. So before I drink bourbon, what should I do tonight?
Well, we would be much better friends if you washed and moisturized before bed. I'm just saying, okay?
I'll never have the fantastic light that you have, so I'm already at an advantage.
So yes, a good moisturizer. Is there one that
for night?
Yes. Well, let me answer your question first. So if your bangs are getting really oily, I can understand why you want to skip moisturizer. So what I would do is put it on your entire face and neck, and whatever you have left on your fingertips, it's very light, then you can just put it a little bit and you'll get some benefits without weighing down your bangs. That's what I would do.
The other thing I do too is I have a chip clip. You know, I'm a big fan of chip clips. I'll just get a hair clip, but I'll get a hair clip and I pull all my hair up on the top of my head while I do it. You just flip it back onto your back?
No. I put the shower cap on my head every day.
Well, then why are you worried about it?
Well, because then when I let it down, my head's all greasy.
Well, maybe don't let it down that soon.
Or what you could do, another option would be to put your moisturizer on with your hair back, wait about 5 minutes for it to absorb, and then take a tissue and just press out whatever is sitting on top of the skin.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so you have it absorbed in, and then you just get whatever layer hasn't absorbed out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for nighttime moisturizer, there are so many, like I don't even know where to begin, but the one that I'm using that people are going to hate me for because it is so bloody expensive, but it is so amazing, like so amazing. It's called Calisim, and it's a brand that's made in Singapore, and it's a medical line. So this brand actually started because they were treating burn wounds, like burn victims, and they started using stem cell research to kind of like increase the speed of healing in like major burn victims and burn wounds. And they started learning that when they would put this like cream, not this specifically, but the stem cell thing that you can also buy, it's like a little stem cell pod. When they put it on these burn victims, the skin around the burns started getting like beautiful, like glowy and healthy and unwrinkled. And so they started creating this whole line of anti-aging skincare. They started marketing more to the beauty world, right? So they took this really medical, clinical line and they pushed it towards beauty.
Shakendra just said, how expensive is bloody expensive? 3 digits. Does it start with a 1?
It's in, I wish I could, you know, maybe I could look it up for you. Let me see here. So Calisim. So the one that I love, that I use religiously, is called the Multi-Action Cream. This is a gorgeous, like it is an amazing, amazing cream. Like I've noticed huge differences in my skin. I use it at night only.
Nighttime routine.
Yeah, you can also use it as a daytime routine. So this is like a full treatment. So you know how some people use like, they'll cleanse and then they'll use a serum, then they'll use a moisturizer, then they'll use an eye cream, like they'll do all these steps. This is like, you can buy this and use it as everything. You don't need a serum. You don't need an eye cream. You can use this under the eyes. It's super gentle.
That doesn't have SPF in it though. Do you put that on first and then this?
This doesn't have SPF, no. So you would need to use during the day only. Only during the day. You would also use an SPF. So the order of products, this is a really common question, is you want the SPF to be a bridge between the skincare and the makeup. So you're going to put your skincare, let that absorb, put your SPF, and then put your makeup on. There's a lot of varying opinions about this because you can get chemical or physical SPFs. Do you guys know about that?
What?
Yeah, there's 2 types of SPF. So a chemical SPF absorbs into the skin and it protects your skin with a chemical. A physical SPF is a barrier. Yeah, I'm sure that's a chemical SPF.
Okay.
Yeah, so a physical SPF works like a barrier on the skin. So it tends to be a lot heavier and denser of a formulation. So some people say that when it comes to skincare or it comes to SPF, you should put if you're using a chemical SPF, you should do chemical SPF, skincare, makeup. But if you're doing a physical SPF, it should be skincare, physical SPF, makeup, like the opposite. But I was talking to another creator. I had a creator on my live stream named Penn Smith Skincare. She's an amazing YouTuber and she focuses all on skincare. She's an esthetician and she like knows everything. You guys should call her to bring her on the show. Like she knows everything about skincare. Like I'm not kidding you. This woman is like brilliant with it when it comes to skincare. And so she told me, like Penny told me, like I would always do it as a bridge. So skincare, SPF, makeup. Okay. And I trust Penny. Like she knows everything and she's super beautiful. You guys should call her. She's also so awesome and nice.
Her lighting is amazing like yours.
She doesn't even need good lighting. She's just perfect.
Yes.
I don't know if it's chemical or what was the other one?
Or physical.
Right.
Yeah. Michelle is working, I think, on finding the links to everything that you're saying. So she got her work face on. So she will get the links for those. So all right. So let's go back to Diane because we'll have to get that name for Penny from you. Oh, there it is. Michelle just put some links up so you can check those out.
Shaking the light.
That's fine. So you would normally put on your SPF because it's daytime. which we did. And then your moisturizer. Do you want Gabby to show you how to use this, and then we'll wrap it up?
Do I have to wet this first?
Yeah, so you can't use a beauty blender dry. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get good results. So you want to run water and open and close it. Open and close it.
No, you're not.
Okay.
When you open and close it in the water, it's going to start puffing up, and then it's going to become really soft. So you know how it's hard and dense right now?
Mm-hmm.
Once you do that, it's going to get really soft and fluffy, and then you wring out the water, and then it's ready to be used.
Okay. Yeah, when I went to buy it, I said to the girl, I just heard about this. I said, I've never used it before, and I was afraid. I didn't know really what to do. So when Dina said you were coming on, I said, perfect.
Yeah, it's great. You're going to love it. It's so easy to use.
Okay.
All right. Did it puff up a little? Oh, yeah. It got bigger. It
That's
did
what she
get bigger.
said. Stop it.
Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's soft now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
So I just did a whole video where I bought everything I could find in the makeup aisle of Dollar Tree and tested it all, and then compared it to other products. And the beauty blender at Sephora is over $20. The beauty blender at Dollar Tree is $1.15, and it's exactly the same.
Oh, I pay Ulta $20.
$20?
I did.
You could have gotten 20 of them.
I know. I have to go to the dollar store.
Yeah, go to Dollar Tree because that video is like doing really well. It's gotten a lot of views, and I think because it's crazy how some products are like identical in the formula and the way they work, but like the price difference is crazy.
So speaking of that, do you have a recommendation for like a budget friendly moisturizer? Like I love that you mentioned the super one you love, but like I use oil of Olay in the morning. But is there one that you like that is pretty budget friendly?
So this is a good question for Penny. I'm not 100% sure because I don't experiment a lot with skincare. Okay. I kind of like stick to what's working because my skin sometimes like goes a little bit crazy if I
All right, then that's a reason to get Penny on. So somebody said beauty blender. What's that? Like, why did these become so popular?
Or no?
Okay, so the reason it's really popular is because the way that they blend out products is very airbrushed. So if you're using a foundation brush like this, for example, this is like the old school synthetic.
I use. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when you're blending your foundation with this, it can look really streaky. And then you have to kind of like work harder, to get a really flawless airbrushed finish. So then what's been happening is that the current brushes are now like this. So this was how it used to be. This is how it is now, where it's fluffy. So that instead of getting streaks, you're blending and you're diffusing the foundation in a way where it's not getting streaky. Now, a beauty blender is another way of using it's kind of like this end result, but almost even easier. So because it's moist, you're infusing like water into the foundation, which is making it more supple and blendable. The way that you use it, I wish I had one here to show you, but what you want to do is you want to apply dots of your foundation to the middle of your face, okay? Not to the outside, or you can get like a demarcation. So apply dots to the middle of your face. Don't put it on the actual blender because it's a sponge. It will absorb your product. So you're going to go through more product than you need to, right? And then what you want to do, like say this is a beauty blender. I don't have one here. I have like everything but that. You don't want to rub it like this. Like that's what I was seeing you doing, which is kind of instinctive to rub it. You actually want to stipple. So constantly pat. And what that's going to do is going to build up coverage, but it's going to do it in a way that looks totally seamless and airbrushed.
So the moisturizer you would put on your finger and dot it. The moisturizer, sorry, the foundation, and dot it, and then start stippling.
Totally. You didn't do anything wrong by putting it on the blender. Like nothing bad would happen. It's just that you're going to go through a lot of product because your blender is going to like suck it up.
It does. Right.
Yeah.
Chef Jeff, I do appreciate you, and I'm watching. So All right. So listen, we covered a ton of stuff today, and I love that you have introduced us to Penny. So we'll have her get up. Okay. Maybe you can turn your notifications off. So Gab, I know Gabby's voice is so soothing. She needs to talk. Mom,
I know.
let's turn your phone off.
Okay.
She needs to talk in the Calm app. Maybe you could be a voiceover person, Gab, and just be like, "You're beautiful, even without the perfect lighting that I have." Like you can do that.
I've never heard that before. I feel like I'm like a chihuahua. I'm like, I have so much to tell you.
No, you did a great job. I know. Everybody said, "Can she come back again?" Yes, of course. So thank you so much, Gab. We're going to put links to all the cool things you mentioned about the red light, the muscle thing. And the hair removal. If you'd like to check out Gab's stuff, you can find her on YouTube. That's where the majority of the tutorials are. Check out the one she just mentioned about, I think the dollar store one is super interesting. Because
I'm doing a follow-up on that because that video is getting so much buzz. I'm going to go this week and I'm going to buy all the hair products that I can find. I'm going to test them all. So I'm going to see if I can find you guys budget-friendly shampoos and gels. Great. And then I'm going to do a skincare one. So stay tuned. It's going to be a playlist and it's going to be popping up in the next few weeks.
All right, good. And everybody's talking about dark circles under the eyes. So maybe we could have you back and just talk dark circles, because I feel like every lady has that problem. Yeah,
it's a huge issue. We can totally talk about that.
Yeah. All right, good. Well, thanks, Gab. As always, thanks for joining us. Let's hear it for Gabby. She did a great job. We'll have you for having me. Yeah, bye. She's so great. She's so good. I know. Her videos are wonderful. Her videos are wonderful. I love and need the info. I don't have anyone in my life to teach me about skincare, and I'm 53 and I hate my wrinkles. So girl, I get it. But yeah, I mean, even something as simple as this beauty blender. I see people using them all the time. I don't use them. I use the thing that she says nobody's using anymore. So maybe I need to get the beauty blender. Yeah, so just always some fun things. You know, we don't always do beauty things, but I feel like Gab talks to you like you're a normal person, is like, listen, if you just want to make some small changes in your life, here are some things that you could be doing. And I love that she takes it from, here are some great projects if you want to splurge and try something new, down to here are some really budget-friendly things that you can do. So
everyone's going to run out to the dollar store today.
And we're going to take you. We're going to take you to the store, and we're going to get you some nighttime moisturizer, so that you are not. Putting on sunscreen in case you wake up in a park. Can someone tell me about Gabby, please? I was late. Who is she? Her profession? Because I heard that she's on YouTube. So yeah, she has a great resume. Makeup artist, extraordinaire. Has worked both in the industry as an entrepreneur as well as working in salons, owning her own salon. So she's incredibly knowledgeable. And follow her on the YouTube and the TikTok and the Instagram, because she does make some short videos as well with just some little tips. She did a hair thing the other day that was so cute and kind of showed you like, this is my inspiration. This is what I'm trying to get my hair to do. And then she lets you kind of watch her create that look, which I think is great, because sometimes people are like, this is what I looked like before. This is what I look like now. And then they don't tell you how they did that. And that's kind of annoying. So if you haven't sent your heart in yet already for our Valentine's tree, there is a post on Facebook and with our PO box, so you can send those in. I know Michelle was busy during the show creating links to all of the things that Gab was talking about. Sorry, TikTok, you couldn't see it, but hopefully you can go back and watch the show on replay on YouTube or Facebook. We will be back here tomorrow. It's Friday. It's so exciting. And today is the last day to get your I'm Good shirt. So if you're for Valentine's and you're like, girl, I'm good. I don't need extra love. I can buy myself my own fly. I'm good. Then get this shirt. Yes, thanks, Andrea. Today is the last day. So this comes in pink as well as red. So you can wear it with the jammy bottoms at night, or you can wear it on its own. are the links only going to be in the replay? No, I'm going to post the link to just the Amazon page in general, and it'll have all of the links there. So I'll do that as soon as we're done. So that's it, everybody. I love having our guests on. Sexy producer Michelle did a great job. Even though her hair was hideous, she still pulls through. So we do appreciate that. So thanks for watching. Like Judy from Saskatoon says, do something nice for yourself or others today. And thanks for watching as always. So have a great day and a blessed day. And I look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow morning. Have a good one. See you later.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One